happening, guys? I hope everything is well. I'm into another week. We are actually now, just today, I signed up for my next race. Finally, a 70.3 full Ironman pro race. I did now the challenge calendar and I did 2 of those races. And I already learned a lot what I will change for next year. For example, one of them being I'll race a lot more, first of all, and a lot more locally, because that is just easy to do, easy to integrate in your training. And reality is you become really good at racing with racing, not just training, 100% the truth. So I have 2.5 weeks more of training, then I go into my taper. 1 week taper for 70.3, 2 week taper for full Ironman. And I definitely messed up the taper with my last 70.3. There I just wanted a bit too much and wasn't patient. But it's no point of racing when you're not fresh. Let's say 1 week of taper at least, because the point of training is to race well. So I had a really good swim this morning, super happy with that. I have 2 quality sessions a week. One of them is every Monday, a VO2 max set. There I also went away from 50s in the past to 100s. So 100 meters in total, 16 times 100, but with longer rest. Super happy, pushing a VO2 max limit. And there I'm kind of sitting around this 110, 112 pace for long course meter. Really happy with that, really lifting the ceiling. And today I had a 2.2k of total load of threshold set. And there I'm also improving. I'm doing 200s, so 5 times 200s I have. Coming in at 231, really happy with that. Holding better, that's something I struggled with before. And leaving on 3 minutes. And then a little break of a bit of easy swimming. And then 12 times 100, leaving on 130. And there I come in 114, 115, and I push the last one, 112. So really getting better there, getting the engines better, the rhythm through just hard swimming. You just get a feel for all those things. Super happy with that. So that was this morning. Now I'm gonna head out for a 45-minute easy run. Easy run also for the mind is something I really on purposely do, because you have those key sessions a week. You have those key sessions, that ones that move your limiter. And then you have everything around that is a little bit of, not fluff, but like supporting those sessions. If you have a training plan like that, you have to really figure out in your training plan, what are the key sessions that lift your level, and everything around that. Also mentally, there's something I messed up. I was always missed 100%. Around that, you can really, for example, today, easy run. I don't care about my pace at all. I look at my heart rate, feeling easy. That's all that matters. And then outside of that, actually, I just enjoy it. I choose nice loops that are fun. I definitely don't look at pace. I don't care about pace. It has to feel easy. Heart rate, that it's low enough, super important, and just enjoy it. Something I always do for the phone as well, you probably have it as well, as focus mode. Doesn't allow any of the other apps to be in there, so just the ones, no distractions, just being a moment. But I'll have some nice music, just pick that out. I really like the Discover playlist on Spotify. Some weeks is better, some weeks is worse, but sometimes there are like gold nuggets in there of super nice music, so I always bring some nice beats on. Sometimes I have no music, but just some feel-good music. And we're gonna go to the sea, run along the sea, super nice. Let's get going. There we are in the green, guys, girls and guys. Yeah, I've done a lot of changes this year. Been a roller coaster ride so far. I expected the journey to be a roller coaster, but now I can finally see with the training I'm doing, especially diet. That was such a game changer last video. I cannot stress how incredible you feel when you cut out sugar out of your normal diet. So now I can really see the blueprint, right? For example, PTO race is something that really excites me. And to be competitive there, I can finally see like a road, right? So it's like, let's say a 3-year road, because you need to have a threshold of around, yeah, 3 minutes per K, 3:05. And swim, bike, run, I know where you have to be in the mix there. Let's say top 5, top 10, somewhere in the range there. Would be a great success in 3 year time. So you can break it down, what you need in a swim. For example, right now, it's really like, a dream is just a dream. So you have to break it down, like I said, the swim. Right now, I just this year solidify really the threshold of 115. maybe 114, but being able to do that not just for 200, also then for 300. I'm not gonna go higher than that, but then also VO2 pace, get the 110 really locked in, that you can do it for 200 at 220. So that would be a good goal for the ride. I learned a lot of things as well. Definitely need some high end for the PTO, especially need high end power, a lot of things, but also in the run, you know. For example, this year, if I would, that would be the goal that I set it even last winter, and now I'm really close. I can feel it in training. I do this kind of stuff in training now, that I run a 70.3 at 340 minutes per K, between 340 and 345. That range, that's something that's realistic to do in three weeks time, and I want to do that. And on the bike, 320 or 330 watts, something like that, and have a swim. And then if I do that, I'm gonna be happy. You have to focus on your own journey. Legs are definitely a little bit tired. The reason why I have an easy run in here today. But later we're gonna hit a 3-hour ride with 8 times 3 minute threshold, the high end of threshold. So I'm looking at something at 350, 370, maybe 360. We'll see how it is. Look at heart rate test and effort, and with 2 minutes rest, a little bit longer. I don't want the whole stress to be too high, but get a good stimulus in that ride as well. Run on the bank, now the classic, last video you saw it. Chicken, food, yeah, lots of food. Then resting, going a bit in the recovery boots, always use them. Definitely not a must-have, but I feel like they do something. They give a little blood flow, maybe 1% or something, but the biggest one is sleep and rest. So I'll probably have a 20-30 minute nap. My body is really tuned for that. I pass out immediately, and then I'm up again. It's really good for cognitive and just refreshing. So see you in a bit. If you're into sports, which obviously you are if you're watching this, I can highly recommend the Shaun Weitz documentary. It's on Amazon Prime, and it's incredible. That's something I would love to see more of triathlon, let's say, really the highest level, and really they go behind the curtain of the pressure and the stress and all that experiences. The current golden medalist or the current highest of the sport, someone like Jan Frodeno, who always kept a close lid on things, and Christian Blumenfeld a bit more open, but hopefully I can be one of those in the future and can pull the curtain back. Although it is obviously stressful if you're in that environment just before, and then there's a camera running around. It's an extra stressor people don't need, and I guess that's why a lot of people choose to not put a camera there. Hey guys, getting ready for my ride. Gotta get some sport nutrition ready. 3-hour ride still, most of it is easy, so just whatever feels easy, 200, 250 watts, somewhere in that range. Yeah, 8 times 3 minutes. So I'll be taking 60 grams an hour, nothing crazy. Some of you guys know I just do straight up sugar right now. I have here 20 grams, one of those is 20 grams of carbs. Works really well for me. Then those are sodium tablets, just a bit cheaper than the Precision Hydration. There are not so many in there. For running is good, but here's, you know, one of those is 200 milligrams of sodium, which is salt, you know. So I just open those up and put them in there. So I just do, not very hot or sweaty anything, 400 milligrams per bottle. And here the same, it's a bit more water. So there I put 600 in. But yeah, Also just 60 grams of carbs. And then the last one I put in this one here. For the Euro bottle I always use a glass. I can show you why. So 60 grams. Here fits maximum 500 milliliters in there. So again 60 grams. 400 milligrams of sodium. And I put some water in here. Only a little bit. And then I got this here actually, very simple. And then here the drink and the salt is mixed, and then you put it in like this. Because it doesn't mix so well in this air bottle, especially if you put more in there. But yeah, I could put up to, I don't know, 400 grams of carbs in here for sure, 500 even. But I have to see that the salt and sugar mixes. I had that in one race actually. Then I had all the salt at the top here, and I don't know, it's just bad. So there's a limit to how much carbs you can put in those, but you gotta find that limit yourself depending on sports drink. Putting a long sleeve on, it's getting a little bit pressure here. Then just the rain jacket just in case, always take that with. Then a pump, although I have the CO2 thing, spare tube. Hand pump, you don't want to be out there in the middle of nowhere without anything. Then cycling gloves always, just in case. And yeah, then we're ready to go. Gotta take this off the trainer still. You guys probably know the procedure. Put the rear tire in. Bars should do it. Still bumpy roads. Got some beautiful weather here. I hope it's just a small shower. So rain is almost gone now. I checked the radar as well. There's some nice app because there's some massive showers here. I just have to head out of this village and then I'm on this main road. It's quite wide there and the asphalt should be okay, so I can actually then do the efforts and then go back. Have a look. Got some sunshine. As you can see, still quite a lot of space here, but yeah, traffic just not good, of course, but yeah, 4 times 3 minutes I did. Legs a bit tired, so we'll see how I go. 2 more reps max and then cruise back. Typical Finnish weather, as you can see. Now it's all rosy. Really depends where you are. So I did 6 times now, 3 minutes. Legs hurting, but I also did 4 times 10 minutes strength yesterday, 60 cadence indoors, 350, 40 watts. So a bit to be expected, but I wanted to rev the numbers up today, but I'm more like 350 and can hold 370 for sure. Just yeah. Indoor I could do this no problem in winter, but outside, especially flat, time trialing is an art. So there I can just feel orthopedically I just need to keep adjusting. Also new position, went a bit low on the saddle and stuff. Only had a few rides in the legs, but getting it in. 2 more, let's do 2 more. I got it in, well I got it in 7. And yeah, breathing isn't up, heart rate is not up, it's just muscular, really just the legs that A, need to adjust to the position, B, to outdoor time trialing, because you haven't done that enough, not that intensity. And indoor trainer is cute and all, but outside is still very, very different. Anyways, last one, fast one. Woo! You did it! You did it! Just gonna spin it home now, 1 hour easy. Look at this, sun came out on the field. It's also race week in Lahti, not for me. Didn't qualify yet for World Champs, but hopefully next year. And yeah, I wish you guys a good week. Thanks for all the messages, reaching out and sending every now and then. I get the one from a viewer who watched it a long time, and I do understand that on YouTube 99% set in the background and just watch, which is totally fine. Really appreciate the messages though, and I hope you guys enjoy, and I'm happy to have you with me on this journey. Makes it really more like a team feeling, make the learnings together and get to the top together. Let's do this. Have a good week and see you soon.